everyone, welcome to the very first edition of Cosmetic Castaways. This is going to be a new series that I'm starting, me purging or casting away my cosmetics and just really breaking it down to have some smaller quantities of each category, foundation, eyeshadow, all that. I'm going to kind of break it up. Today's edition is going to be foundations and concealers. This one isn't as bad as some of the other categories will be, but let's get into it. Now let's start with our liquid foundation. Going in no order here, I have a couple of the True Match foundations here, and I like these a lot. They do blend in the skin beautifully and just kind of give that more natural skin look. Kind of makes you look like you're not wearing any makeup. So I do love the formula in these. I have one here in Natural Buff and the other is in Light Ivory. This is a little dark for me right now. And then this one is just a little too pale for me. This is going to be my winter shade. I am going to hold on to these because these are just perfect everyday foundation and you can build them up. And they have SPF in them, even better. The next two is L'Oreal Lumi, True Match Lumi, and the other one is the L'Oreal Infallible. I really do like both of these. The Infallible one is one I've been wearing every single day lately. It's the perfect shade for me. This is in the color Nude Beige. So I'm definitely going to hold on to this just because I don't want to go out and buy a new shade in a different foundation. So this one's a keeper. The True Match Lumi is also a great foundation. This one just gives a very dewiness to the skin. It is perfect for the winter months. So I don't know, this is a hard one and it comes in a pump, so it's even better. But it's just such a nice finish, but I'll have to wait a little while to wear this foundation. So I think I'm going to go ahead and keep this one because I do like it so much. Now we do have a few of the Revlon Colorstay foundations here, and I do like these a lot. They're great long wearing formulas. They claim to go for 24 hours. I never found it to be completely 24 hours, and I don't think I ever wear my makeup for 24 hours, but they really are a good long wearing foundation for drugstore. And I do have one in the normal to dry and the other two here are for combination oily. I don't really like the normal to dry formula, so I'm actually gonna pass on this one. Maybe give this to my mom or someone with this skin color. So out of the two here, we have two different colors. One is in Buff and one is in Natural Beige. And currently the Natural Beige is a bit too dark for me, so I'm gonna give that one a pass. It's just a little too peach. I don't know, it might be too pale for my sister, but maybe I can pass this off to someone else who could get some good use out of it. But I am gonna keep this one because this will be a good shade going into the autumn, winter months. And the last liquid foundation I have is Neutrogena Healthy Skin. I do love this foundation a lot. It is very natural on the skin for the finish. This is in the color Classic Ivory, and it's just an overall really good foundation. It has SPF 20 in it. I like this a lot. The color is just not right for me right now, and I probably will buy another bottle of this, but not until the winter and maybe when I've gone through the rest of my foundation. So I'm going to put this one aside. That's it for liquid foundations. Let's go on to one that's kind of all by itself in its category. I only have one of a Mousse foundation, and this is the Maybelline Dream Smooth Mousse. It comes in this type of packaging. The top part has a sponge container that I never really use, but that's in there. And I do like this texture a lot. It is very moisturizing. And I kind of forgot about this. This is the problem when you have a lot of makeup. You forget what you have. So I think I might hold on to this and actually try to use it up for the next couple months. That will be kind of a new challenge I think I'm gonna do, because this is a really good mousse texture, especially for bit of a dehydrated skin, so if you have drier skin, I really do recommend this. And this one is in the color Porcelain Ivory. So this actually might be a little bit too pale for me right now, but I'm gonna give it a try and see if I can use it up. If not, I'll definitely pass it on. Now, I do have a few CC BB creams, which I do like, but really it's just a tinted moisturizer, right? So the ones I have here is the Dream Fresh BB cream by Maybelline, and I have a Revlon Age Defying CC cream, and then a Revlon Photo Ready BB cream. I think out of the three, I'm going to say this one's definitely a pass on me. For whatever reason, it just seemed greasy and just wasn't the right consistency for me. I don't know, I just found it too shiny when applied on my face. Like, I don't even know if you could see, it's just very oily and it kind of just separates, but just a little too shiny, if you can see that, and I just don't want to be that shiny. So I'm gonna pass this. It is a age-defying one, so maybe my mom or someone that is a little bit older could use this. I'm gonna see if that will be a right match for her and see if she'd like that. I think I'm actually just going to keep the Maybelline one purely because it is a little bit darker of a shade, and on the weekends when I'm just not looking to wear a lot of makeup, I can just pop this on, and then I'm just gonna pass this off maybe if my mom or someone else wants it, or it's just gonna get tossed. It's still in good condition, it isn't very old. But I'm just gonna give it a heave-ho. And the last foundation is actually a sample that I did get in my Ipsy bag. It is from the company Yabby, and it's supposed to be oil-free. And to be perfectly honest, I haven't actually used it. I think I'm just gonna pass this off. It has never been used. There hasn't been a reason why, I just haven't reached for it, so it's time to say bye-bye. Now I have a few pots here for concealer. One is actually more of a corrector. It is my Bobbi Brown corrector in Porcelain Peach, and I love this. I will not pass this one up because it is my everyday amazing cover my blue under eyes. This final one in the pot is just a full coverage concealer by NYX, and I actually do like this one a lot. It's perfect for blemishes, but it's just a little too dark for me, and it's just too hard of a consistency, too putty-like for the under eyes, whereas like the Bobbi Brown is just very smooth and creamy. This one actually, I'm gonna see if it works for my sister. She has a darker olive tone, and this might be good if she does have any blemishes or anything she needs to cover up. So I'm gonna see if she likes that. So I'm gonna pass on this one. I have a Jane concealer, and I do like this a lot. The problem with this one, it is just too darn dark for me, and I'll never use it. So again, this is something that I think I'm going to see if my sister might want. It's never been used. I think I actually used it on her at one point, so I'm going to see if she wants this one. I did give this Physicians Formula a whirl. It's supposed to be lighter on the top, yellow to remove any, you know, to correct, and it's just that those roller balls that you just supposed to be very cooling on the under eye, but I don't know, I just could not get this to work. It has only been used a couple times, and I think I'm just gonna toss it because it just was kind of a fail for me. I have a True Match pencil. I do love these pencils because they're just easy to put in your purse, and if you have to just kind of dab on to cover a little area of a blemish. So I'm actually going to keep this one because it is a good color for blemishes for my skin tone right now, and I just really like this coverage. I have a very worn off Dream Lumi, I think this is the Illuminator under eye one. It has gone through the ringer, and I love this one, but it's actually down to the end, and I think I'm just going to give it a toss. I have a Revlon Colorstay under eye concealer, and I actually haven't really used this too much, and I don't know why, but I'm gonna hold on to it because it's practically brand new. I'm gonna give it another try and just see if this is something I want to continue to hold on to, and if not, this one may go too, but I want to give it a better chance. I have a Physicians Formula concealer pen here. I don't know what the specific name is because I don't have the original packaging and it doesn't say on here. I think it's just the Nude Wear Touch of Glow. But I love this, and again, I have so much makeup I forget I have these, so I really want to keep this because I just love the consistency. It's good coverage. It really does add a little touch of glow. It's really nice for the under eye. Doesn't give a whole lot of coverage, but I kind of like to brighten on top of if I've already taken away that blueness in my eyes. And we're down to the final 3 amigos here. And we have the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. This is the eraser for dark circles. It comes with the little spongy applicator on top. I love this and I will not part with it because it's awesome. That's gonna stay. And the next 2 is the very similar, I would say. This one's the Revlon Colorstay Liquid Concealer, and this is the Maybelline Fit. I love these. These are just perfect for doing actually more of like a highlighting, touching up little redness. They're very similar in consistency and long wearing. I wear them all the time and I'm gonna hold on to it because, yeah, they're awesome. I forgot one last one here. Sort of similar to the Bobbi Brown texture here, and it's the Tarte BB Tinted Under Eye Corrector. And this is in the fair to light shade. I really do like this a lot, and I can't even believe I haven't been using this. This is the problem when you have so much makeup, you can't actually use it all, but I'm definitely keeping this because I like it a lot. So holding on to that with my Bobbi Brown corrector. And that sums it up for today. I'm proud of myself for getting rid of some makeup already. I feel like I can really enjoy some of the few that I keep instead of just having an abundance of makeup that's really just going bad. No one's using it, and it feels like just a waste. So I like to put it to good use for someone who could use it, and just makes me feel better about it. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you like this type of video and this series that I'm doing. Please give it a thumbs up if you do. And stay tuned. I'm not sure which will be up next, if we're gonna go into eyeshadows or mascara. Let me know in the comments below what series edition you would like to see next. If you haven't subscribed, please do. You know where that button lives, and we'll see you next time. Bye.